Hey, Vinyl Community, Jeff back again. Time to do some pop stuff. Pop stuff. I know my channel is notoriously known for being hard rock and heavy metal and glam metal and whatever you want to call that stuff. Hard rock and stuff. But yes, I do have a pop side as I show periodically. I mean, shoot, people know if they watch long enough that I love the Partridge Family. Yeah, anyway. But these next three that I'm showing here, one of them just came in. The other two I've had for just a little bit longer, and I just haven't shown them yet. So this is all the pop side of stuff. And yeah, so let's get right into this. No Doubt, Rock Steady. The this is what their 2001-ish release. Recently, it's been reissued on vinyl a couple times. This one says 2021 on it, but apparently it actually never made it to the store till just 2023. And the reason this was purchased, it's a double record set. It was hovering up there in the price. And then it had one of those Amazon deals where it dropped down as being used, but in like new condition. And it dropped down to $20. So I pounced, my pouncing thing. And what it is it's got a crease there. You see that there. It's got a little crease there. So it's got some, yeah, on the back there, I guess you can see it. So the covers, you got some creases, but the albums themselves are mint. Nothing wrong with them. So I made the pounce on this and grabbed this. I'm a big No Doubt fan. I guess, I don't know, probably got into them in the late 90s. I mean, everybody, when Don't Speak came out, we all fell in love with Gwen Stefani, Pretty Girl, and everything. And then I picked up the album and found out that they don't sound like Don't Speak. My wife loved that song and then hated the album. She's like, she hates when bands sound so different in their singles. But I ended up loving the album. I thought it was a really cool, funky stuff. And then, of course, went back and picked up their older stuff, got into the whole ska stuff that they were into. And then when this came out, very big dancey stuff. Played a couple songs in bands over the years that have had female singers and have really dug this. So anyway, yeah, I think I only have like one other album by them on vinyl, and that's the Don't Speak one. But I have the other ones on my wish list. This was on my wish list, and voila, dropped in price. I pounced. Listening to it this morning, actually. So another one. This one that was reissued on vinyl, was on vinyl when it came out in 2017, but the prices are $50. And all of a sudden it came up on Amazon in the $20. Somebody was selling a copy like new, and so I grabbed it. It was in very good condition. It had some fingerprints and stuff on it, and I gave it a clean and brought it back to new life. Toby Mack, The Elements, one of his more recent, he has a newer album than this, but this is one of the more recent albums. Like I said, I think was it 2017, or is that really, I have to go back and look. That seems like that's too long ago. Seems like it was more recent than that. Toby Mack, if you're not familiar, very much, he's in the pop vein of, the Justin Timberlakes and stuff along that line. He reminds me of that, actually, because he kind of looks like that. But originally started off as one of the three guys in DC Talk, and then they kind of split, and Toby Mack started doing solo stuff, and, they, have done their various projects on the side. Some of them are into producing. You got Michael Tate's and the Newsboys. And so anyway, there's been talk for the past couple years, probably a handful of years, that there's a DC Talk reunion and album in the works, happening, hopefully. But anyway, very much just your typical pop dance, like I say, Justin Timberlake, all of that kind of stuff. And I have been a big fan since album one. It's just, I love Toby Mack, I love DC Talk. And so when Toby Mack, I've seen him in concert numerous times, and yeah, big fan of Toby Mack. So when this came out, like I say, a lot of his other stuff has been reissued on vinyl, but they're really expensive. This one came out on vinyl when the album came out, and it's still really expensive. But this copy, which was open but still in great condition, very little wear, dropped down. I had to pounce on that. All right, and this was one that I found in my local store. So I have a local store here, Book Exchange. There's a couple different branches. You can sell records and sell books, and they sell stuff at like half price. So you'll give them a book, and they'll give you a couple bucks store credit for it, and then they turn around and sell it for half of the retail price. We have bought lots of books there. We have sold lots of books there. I have bought lots of records there. I've never sold records there, but anyway, so I went in there and I saw this. Now they have, it's $5 per record or 3 for $12. So I always try to get 3. Save $1 for each. I went in there, found this, couldn't find 3. I just didn't want to force myself to buy records just to buy records, to spend extra money. I'm like, fine, I'll just go and just pay the $5. And then I get up there and it was $7. Turns out they said that, yeah, they were getting kind of raked over pretty bad with the $5 records. People were just gouging them out, and so they raised their price to $7. So $7 each, or 3 for $18. I picked up this band I'm sure nobody out there has heard of. If you have, please comment below. Yes, Jeff, I know that band. Elam Hall, Things Break, 1986. I saw these guys in concert when I was visiting Oklahoma City. Opened up for Michael W. Smith, and I was just intrigued. Love the offbeat signature, time signature of what happens when it first starts off with Things Break. You know, 80s kind of popish stuff, U2-ish, The Alarm, things like that, The Call, things along that line. Just, you know, that kind of radio-friendly pop rock at the time. But anyway, I saw this, which I have the CD. I remember back when I bought the CD back in the day, was in the days when CDs were, not every band was on CD. And I was thrilled to find one of the, it seemed like it was a limited press CD of theirs. And I'm just, yes, I got this album on CD, which is really hard to find back in the day. But now I'm back into vinyl, and I'm like, wow, you know, I know I probably owned the vinyl back then, and no, maybe I went right for the CD. But the album just looked like it had never been played, and so yeah, I bounced, couldn't pass up for $7. I mean, it was in excellent condition. Only thing I could find there, though, you couldn't find 3 more, you know, other than just buying stuff that I would be buying just to buy, and I kind of have to get out of that mode. So, grab this Elam Hall. Like I said, I don't even think they did another album. I would maybe wrong there, but I never heard or had anything by them. But again, it was something from my early days, and I thought, oh, I love this album, so grabbed it. So that's it. Pop goes the vinyl. Got a couple pop things in. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back. See you later. Rock on and rock hard.